Good evening and welcome. Welcome to another exciting edition of the program, Liberia First on Nigeria House. Today is Thursday, December the 6th, 2024. And we do have a very great program for all of us here tonight, a very special edition as we delve into some updates from the Liberia Supreme Court. Very intriguing and fascinating update for you here. So invite someone, like the page, follow the page, be my guest. If you join us here for the very first time, we say welcome to you on this podcast. We insist to be civil with one another. There shall be no curse words, no insults of any kind. Invite someone, like the page, again, follow the page, and be my guest. Coming up in our broadcast here tonight, we said dissent is essential and critical for any democracy. Liberia is no exception. Joseph Human boycott crackdown on democracy must be thwarted at all costs. Our monologue tonight, let's learn to forgive and forget. Let hate be your enemy. Let Jah control your destiny. Now that we found love, what are we going to do with it? Let's dig deeper into that. Our lead story on here tonight, Supreme decision. The Supreme Court's ruling in the Liberia House of Representatives impasse is expected on Friday, December the 6th, 2024, 3 p.m. local time in Liberia, that's 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Amidst controversy of bribery by the Joseph Human Administration to tilt the verdict in the Renegade Lawmakers' favor, unimpeachable sources say the court is narrowly split 3-2 in favor of Speaker Fonati Koffa and Constitutionalists, who are the 3 in favor of the rule of law and the 2 against. It is alleged that a last-minute attempt to sway the justices saw $900,000 United States dollars was allocated to bribe the justices, but the money was $400,000 short. Sources pointed out that one of the justices, named Withheld, refused the offer. Will those who took the bribe just to eat the money, will they just eat the money? Will those who took the bribe just eat the money and rule on the side of the law? Who took the $400,000? Former Unity Party Chairman and Commerce Minister Amin Modad has been named as the errand boy who shuttled the money among the justices. Will the Joseph Human Boycott Administration and Renegade Lawmakers honor a ruling that goes against them? What is the next step for Speaker Koffa and integrity lawmakers, including the Liberian people, should the court rule against them? Let's dig deeper. And that's our lead story on here tonight. If you just join us here, we say welcome to you. Invite someone, like the page, follow the page, and be my guest. We've got a whole lot for you on here tonight. Also, the no handshake saga. Is it a crime? Is it a crime? His Excellency President George M. Weah has defended his offer of no handshake with Jeremiah Crackdown, stating, quote, "My hands on my heart and bowing is the highest respect one can give. And I did," end of quote. The MDR took exception and issued a press statement condemning the former president for not shaking Jeremiah Kwankun's hand. Why did the MDR and not the Unity Party that Kwan said he's a full member of and no longer a member of the MDR? Why did the MDR rush to issue a condemnation against President Weah for not shaking Jeremiah Kwankun's hand, but celebrated Joseph Yuma Barker's birthday hours after the death of Prince Johnson? Where is the outrage and loyalty? Also, ever since Prince Johnson died, the MDR has not issued any official statement concerning Prince Johnson's death, what killed him, what is going on in the party, the MDR party, or anything except the condemnation press release against former President George Weah. Is the MDR in a serious political party that is respectful to her founder and leader, Prince Yerube Johnson? All the MDR executives are playing safe with the Joseph Yuma Barker government, not wanting to say anything before they lose their jobs in a Unity Party-led government. Let's dig deeper. Also, coming up, end of an era. Is it an end of an era? Senator Prince Ward Johnson of Lima County is dead. He passed on Thursday, November 28, 2024. According to family sources, he fell off in a shower and was later pronounced dead at the Hope for Women Clinic in Pennsville. As a notorious warlord, TYJ's death is being celebrated by many people who felt his wrath, as well as many others who hailed him. In a case, good or bad, he made his mark. The United States government sanctioned him and wanted him prosecuted for war crimes, especially for the killing of 5 Catholic nuns. Was third place in 2 presidential elections, and his endorsements saw all 3 candidates be endorsed, won the presidency. The longest serving senator in modern Liberian history, President Weah, Speaker J. Fonati Koffa, and others have extended condolences to his wife and his family. Is this an end of an era? Will the pursuit of the War Economic Crime Code establishment still be in effect? Or that's the end of it? Will the pursuit of the War Economic Crime Code still be in effect? Or that's the end of it? Let's dig deeper. Let's dig deeper in here tonight. Julie Z. Kennedy, first in the queue tonight. Tonight's broadcast is being dedicated to a number of folks celebrating their birthdays, anniversaries, and a special milestones. Talking about my own lovely young sister, Josephine Ward, here in Wilmington, Delaware. Happy birthday to you, Jojo. Also, our own panelist, Sarah Dopo. Miss Dopo, also of Delaware. Happy birthday to you there. Miss Norm Wami Yilligan of Minnesota. Happy birthday to you, Miss Yilligan. Congratulations on your birthday. Big says Anna Constance Bali of Philadelphia. Happy birthday to you. Rose, happy birthday to you. Ezekiel Kennedy, Watkins Dwyer, Manuel JJ of Gina Harto, Adam Follower, happy birthday to you. Francis David, Michaeline Grace Johnson, happy birthday to you there, Miss Johnson, there in Europe. Michaeline Grace Johnson, and our Ruth Favor. And for all of you celebrating your birthdays, anniversaries, and special milestones, we say congratulations to you. This broadcast is dedicated to you. Roslyn Wenley, the lifestyle of the Pro, welcome to you. I will be sharing the link momentarily. Miss Rachel Bezagi Toppin from Australia, I'll be sharing the link momentarily. So stay put. It's going to be here in a couple seconds, okay? Welcome to all of you. Vendors, Hustler 3 Wallop. It's been a long time since I see you commented. I hope you're doing well, my brother. Welcome to you. Clay Richards, welcome as well. James City from Brooklyn Park, welcome to you. Eric McGill from Atlanta, Georgia, welcome there. T-Max Tier, good to see you on here, brother man. Welcome to you, T-Max Tier. And Sam Rich, welcome there. Good evening, Mr. Gilmer. I'm watching with full eyes. We are here listening. And Favor Morris, welcome there from the nation's capital. Good to see you on here. Jerome Weir, welcome to you as well. Her Royal Highness, the Queen herself, Her Majesty, Marie Pine from Minnesota, welcome to you. Good to see you on here, Your Highness. Welcome. Got a great show for other of us here. Ms. Gatti passed away. Hey, Gatti passed away. Welcome to you. Did you get the notification today? Gatti, how did you come on so early? Did you get the notification? Let me know, okay? So that others get the information. Josiah Masale from Pinsville, District number 5. Welcome to you. Good to see you on here. Say good morning, Mr. Gilman. I'm watching from Liberia, Pinsville, District number 5. Welcome to you. What's the news in District number 5? And now, Woman Gilligan, again, happy birthday to you, Miss Gilligan. This broadcast is dedicated to you and many others celebrating their birthdays tonight. Congratulations to you. All right, so welcome, folks. Got a great show for all of us, yeah?
He's a boy taking over a man's tax in the presidency. What do you make of that?
Two things I want to say. That statement doesn't go well with me.
Okay.
Even as I sit down here now talking to you. Because if Mr. Weir is a boy, then I think he's a good boy. Because Joseph Boyka, former Vice President Boyka, dropped in his heart, he collapsed, almost died. It is that boy, because George Weir, who ran there, pick him up, charter a plane to fly him abroad for open heart surgery that made him to live today with pacemaker battery. He's a battery total right now. So the battery is controlled by the white man who gave it in a medical center where he was flown to. So maybe he's not well to speak the way he's speaking. He's not well. He's using battery. It's not normal. A man who is using battery and a man who has a natural heart. Compare the two. So Joseph Boyka, the former vice president, I respect him, but I'm sorry for the statement he made. He's using battery. He's a battery total. Such a man cannot even be president of this country. He's sick. So maybe that the frustration making to speak the way he did, calling the president boy. How many million people voted that boy? So many millions. Look at this boy and you elected him. Maybe you call Joseph, George Weir boy because of the age. Because Joseph Boyka is over 70. And this boy is about 50-something. So when you say boy, well, that's it. But boy in the sense of immaturity, no. George Weir is mature. He's mature. That's why he told Joseph Boyka on the ground where he collapsed to fly him abroad for medical checkup, for medical heart surgery. That's what made him to live today. I think Joseph Boyka, in conclusion, should be very grateful to that boy who flew in out of the country for open heart surgery that make him to live today. But the way Joseph Boyka speaks, the way he acts, he is one of the 9 ungrateful lepers. He is one of the 9 ungrateful lepers making to live today. But the way Joseph Boyka speaks, the way he acts, he is one of the 9 ungrateful lepers. Joseph Boyka speaks, the way he acts, he is one of the 9 ungrateful lepers. Boyka speaks, the way he acts, he is one of the 9 ungrateful lepers.
9 of the what? One of the 9 ungrateful lepers?
He is one of the 9 ungrateful lepers. The 9 ungrateful lepers is one of those.
Yeah, but whatever favor the president did for him was returned. Because the president himself did not have to speak about it.
The first thing before you can return, everyone good deserve another good. So if Mr. We are sending you to America or whatever country and you were operator on and you got well, if he did not want to do what he did for you, if he was immature and a boy, as you say, he would have left you there to die. When you die, will you reciprocate good for good? No. I don't think you are reciprocated. When you reciprocate good for good, then stick to that. Don't be uttering derogatory or profane languages or statements against this president. That's wrong. You are the other man in the country, old man like you. You got heart trouble. You felt that you collapsed. Somebody helped you today, you're speaking. You should be thankful. In everything, give thanks. That is a bigger picture of a man who saved your life through God's power. John Weir was the vessel God knew to save Joseph Boycott. Today, because of power greed, he who said that they squander all the opportunities, destroy this country, who became the deputy vampire, corruption, that they say was vampire. John Weir was the vessel God knew to save Joseph Boycott. Today, because of power greed, he who said that they squander all the opportunities, destroy this country, who became the deputy vampire, corruption, that they say was vampire, is now want to be president. Well, you the Liberian people. But whatever you said about George not perfect like me and you, but you who benefited substantially to the extent that your life was rescued, your life was saved, that this young man who flew you, even though that taxpayer money or that your own money, the fact is you could have know you. But he did not. He did not. He saved this old man. But what the old man is returning is ungratefulness. Call this president boy. He did not. He saved this old man. But what the old man is returning is ungratefulness. Call this president boy. You call the whole Liberian president boy? Then you old man, you told him battery around here?
The battery thing, but people get laid with that, those conditions. You are staying him.
But he did not. He did not. He saved this old man. But what the old man is returning is ungratefulness. Call this president boy. You call the whole Liberian president boy? Then you old man, you told him battery around here?
The battery thing, but people get laid with that, those conditions. You are staying him.
I first met him in law. I have known His Excellency, the Vice President, Joseph N. Boycott, for many years. I first met him a long time ago at the University of Liberia. I have known Vice President Boycott longer than any other person in the presidential race and have always considered him a friend. I have had a lot of respect for him, but the lure of power seemed to have gotten the better of His Excellency. Today, the supporters of His Excellency Joseph Boycott presents him as a poor man from Lofa and asserts that he will understand the plight of the poor people. Fellow Liberians, do not be fooled. Vice President Boycott is not poor like you, not even as me. As Vice President, his office received more money from the government budget than any other Vice President has received in Liberia's history. He has enjoyed some of the best and most lucrative government jobs. Minister of Agriculture, Ambassador, Managing Director of LPMC, at the time when LPMC had money, and several other positions. First President Boycott might have been poor a long time ago, but today he is among the richest. He is among the richest 1% of Liberians who are enjoying the best of this country. For the 2017-2018 fiscal year, the government For the 2017-2018 fiscal year, the government has proposed to give the office of the Vice President about $2.4 million United States dollars. For the current fiscal year, 2016-2017, the government will give the office of the Vice President about $2.2 million United States dollars. For 2015-2016 fiscal year, the government gave the office of the Vice President about $2.3 million United States dollars. For 2014-2015 fiscal year, while Ebola was raging and killing people in Lofa, the office of the Vice President received about $1.8 million United States dollars. In total, since the 2014 budget year and over the last 3 years, the Vice President's office has received about $8.7 million United States dollars. Our Vice President's salary and benefits have not been reduced by 1 cent because of Ebola or because of a failing economy. And Mr. Vice President, I say to you, this is not fault of the people on the street. What I speak of is variable. These are variable facts in the government budget. While the office of the Vice President has received nearly $9 million United States dollars from 2014 fiscal year to now, the total spending on health institutions in Lofa is uncounted for the same 3-year period was only $3.4 million. One man got about $9 million US for his office. He got for all the people in Lofa health care, got about $3.4 million. Only $1.3 million US is proposed for Lofa health institution for the fiscal year 2017-2018. The Lofa Community College, where the children go to school, who cannot come to Monrovia, get only $3.4 million United States dollars for operations and construction. This is unfair.
This is unfair.
It's too early, says the attorney. It's becoming so cloudy. Says the attorney. It's becoming so doubtful. Says the attorney. There seems to be no dependable hope. What is happening is strange. And we hope it will be corrected by our Father. In Lofa, the largest tribe is dormant. When you prioritize fishing and mining, you zero the entire dormant. When Basa did not deliver, you want to bring conflict between all the Yomi to say Yomi letting all that speak against her. No, Yomi is innocent. She has done nothing wrong. We are in close contact with her. You gave Basa 4 positions, ministerial positions, and you say you gave them out 2. It's too early, says the attorney. It's becoming so cloudy. Says the attorney. It's becoming so doubtful. Says the attorney. There seems to be no dependable hope. What is happening is strange. And we hope it will be corrected by our Father. In Lofa, the largest tribe is dormant. When you prioritize fishing and mining, you zero the entire dormant. When Basa did not deliver, you want to bring conflict between all the Yomi to say Yomi letting all that speak against her. No, Yomi is innocent. She has done nothing wrong. We are in close contact with her. You gave myself 4 positions, ministerial positions, and you say you gave me 1 too.
Bloggers out to say the speaker coming resign. Excuse. To those who, every day they send their bloggers out to say the speaker coming resign. We call a press conference. And everybody know the speaker coming resign, the speaker coming resign. Resignation is an option. It's a voluntary act of mine that I will never give to a majority black or to anyone. Resignation is an option. It's a voluntary act of mine that I will never give to a majority black or to anyone. Resignation is an option. It's a voluntary act of mine that I will never give to a majority black or to anyone. Resignation is an option. It's a voluntary act of mine that I will never give to a majority black or to anyone.
In the future will be. So you see what's going on? People are trying to hijack democracy after that we have broken the record of true democracy. They're trying to off the speaker from the house unconstitutionally. And the entire world is watching. And nobody speaks. Unconstitutionally, they're trying to ask the speaker. And there's nothing wrong. I always take my case to ECOWAS. We were children, we have children here, we were people brought candidates to the country. That's what we try to solve. But no one sees that will be solved. Today, they see the Commissariat, I said to people, what they're doing, it was planned because even during the inauguration, if you look at the video, go to the video, Waka did not answer the question. The question I said, I will protect, I will defend, he never answered. What is the answer?
Of the Republic of Liberia and to abide by our rules. That's what I'm doing.
Honorable Speaker, what do you make of the presence of your deputy at the majority black constitution?
No, I don't. I can't say anything to that until I inquire of the deputy speaker, as I said, and know what was his presence at that meeting about.
You expected?
No, I was not informed of it.
Are you disappointed?
No, I mean, I'm disappointed my colleagues won't come to work. I'm disappointed and frustrated that my colleagues won't come to work, yes.
There have been numerous calls from Liberians and other civil society groups as international lawyer representing our country outside there. The attitude of them for nearly 5 working days. Do you have any step to take?
Well, no, my fear is that we are lawmakers, so we need to go by the law. If the law, we don't like it, we can change it. But whatever the laws and the rules are, we all need to go by. I think people have been gathering signatures since May. And we're in this place doing business, right? They were coming to session, they were gathering their signatures. So what will it take if they spend 1 or 2 more months? I think they maybe about 5 signatures away. But they spend 1 or 2 more months getting the ballot signature they need, and they do what they need to do.
Do you still have hope?
In the meantime, hold on. In the meantime, let us do the
Speaker J. Fonati Koffa speaking to journalists there in Monrovia. Folks, welcome to all of you who just joined us here. Today is Thursday, the 5th day of December, AD 2024. If you don't get it, forget about it. All right? We got a great show for all of us.
D12 on the beat.
All I do was win, 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 win. All I do was win, 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 win. Born to win. I say I was born to win. Born to win. I say I was born to win. All I do was win, 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 win. All I do was win, 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 win. I say I jump over it. Now how you did by me, I jump over it. I say I jump over it. Now how you did by me, I jump over it. They will see it. I say they will, yeah. So you forced to let me. You not let me say you forced to let me. You forced to let me. You not let me say you forced to let me. Jehovah bless you, no man can curse you. When Jehovah bless you, no man can curse you. When I can go here with eat, and when I feed it with hurt. Oh yeah. When I need it with ju. Yes, sir. All I do was win, 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 win. All I do was win, 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 win. Born to win. I say I was born to win. Born to win. I say you was born to win, yeah. All I do was win, 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 win. All I do was win, 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 win. I say I jump over it. Now how you did by me, I jump over it. I say I jump over it. Now how you did by me, I jump over it. I say I jump over it. I say your time, now your time, nobody can stop it. I say your time, now your time, nobody can stop it. They can do all they do, and they can talk all they talk. They can do what they do.
They can do all they want, they can talk all they want.
Hey, turn the fire.
We got a verdict in from the Supreme Court. What is that verdict? Let's dig deeper. 3 against 2. Or will it be a unanimous decision?
Born to win. I say I was born to win. Born to win. I say you were born to win. Yeah. All I do was win, 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 win.
Morris A.M. Jabate, welcome to you from Lima County, Downtown City. Good to have you on here tonight.
They will see a koro with a big apple. They will see a
DJ Spear, welcome from Philadelphia. Good to see you here. Mary Brown, welcome as well. We've got a great show for all of us.
You are my blessing, no man can curse you.
Welcome to you if you just joined us yet.
You are my blessing, no man can curse you. I say your time, now your time, nobody can stop it.
And Carl Scott from Brooklyn City, Cow Farm community. Tell me the Almighty gave you long life and good health, more wisdom and knowledge. Good work, no doubt. Welcome to you, Carl. Good to have you on here. And Emmanuel Bro from Minnesota. Okay, these were I drum away too. What a great and an awesomely enjoyable song. Born to win. Joseph Richards, welcome.
All I do was win, win, win,
Take
win,
it back
win,
for 4
win,
minutes.
win, win. All I do was win,
The
win,
lifestyle of the
win, win,
Propo,
win,
Roslyn
win.
Welly. Greetings from Switzerland, Mr.
Born
Gilman,
to win.
and the Gina Hard
I say I
GHT
was
Talk
born
FM
to
family.
win.
I am with you
Born to
all in
win.
spirit.
I say you
We'll
were born
replay
to
later,
win,
no
yeah.
doubt.
All I did
Welcome.
was win, 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 win. All I did was win, 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 win. They will see a
Here we
koro with
go.
a big,
Welcome
big
to
apple.
you. Mark Richard Blair, welcome.
They will see a koro with a small, small apple.
Joseph and Edith Wally Kennedy, welcome to you from Philadelphia. Joseph Kennedy, welcome. Joe T. Phillips.
Jehovah bless you, no make it curse.
Linda Morris, welcome.
Jehovah bless you, no make it curse.
Lazo D. Badrigadis, welcome
I
to
say
you.
your time, now your time, nobody can stop it. I say your time, now your time,
Nobody can stop it.
I say I jump
Emmanuel
over.
JJ, happy birthday to you. The show is dedicated to you tonight. You and many others celebrating your birthdays. Congratulations.
All I did was win, 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 win.
No doubt. He said hello.
Born
And
to
thanks
win.
for all the birthday
I say
wishes
I was
from
born to
GHT,
win.
PLN family. Absolutely.
Born to win. I say you were born to win, yeah. Born to win. I say I was born to win.
Kakalaka.
Born to win. I say you were born to win, yeah.
D12 with that song there, Born to Win. What an inspiring music there for all of us here tonight. Welcome if you just joined us here. Indeed, we got a great show for all of us. And so we invite you to invite someone, like the page, follow the page, and be my guest, okay? We got a great show for all of us here tonight. Let me say hi to Miss Chapin, Rashad Basaji Chapin there from Australia. Miss Chapin, good evening to you, or good morning at your end, whatever the time is there. Welcome. How you doing?
I'm fine, Mr. Gilman.
Right.
Thank you. Afternoon here to
Af-
us.
Afternoon. Okay.
Yeah.
What's the time? 2 o'clock?
Just 1 minute or two.
1 minute or two. Okay. I'm trying to keep the time over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 minute or two. It's 1 minute or 10 here.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah. Thank God again
Right.
for to be able to meet here again.
Absolutely.
Thank God for our followers and listeners, our CLN family. And we just give God the glory for our country, Liberia. And wherever we find ourselves in the diaspora, we just want to be grateful to God.
Right.
Yeah, we're here today again to continue talking as we started the journey some 5
Absolutely.
to 6 years ago when we started. And we still talking,
We are.
We still talking because we cannot stop talking because
No, we
what,
can't.
yeah, what we went through in the civil war, we all were impacted terribly. So we cannot just sit back and let people have their will and abuse power and abuse the country resources as well.
Absolutely not.
We sit down and say nothing. Even if,
Well,
as I said before, platform, I was listening to a documentary of a girl who managed to, a young woman who managed to, uh, in fact, she escaped as a teenager from North Korea, and she's in America now, and she and her mom managed to escape. So, but she wrote a book, and in her book, and they were interviewing her on her book, and she said that the problem North Korea faced today, the oppression from the ruling establishment, is that from when they all started, their elders, they didn't speak out. They all kept quiet, and
yeah.
yeah, they didn't speak out. They didn't take appropriate actions to avert, what was growing, and now it is full bloom now. That only one is so chronic. It's so chronic that She said you cannot even get a service in government without offering a bribe, you know, and you can't get out of the country. It's like everything of yours is terribly measured.
Right.
Yeah, people, folks are severely oppressed. And unfortunately for them, when they run to China, China turn them back. So that had terrible the problem is. When she said that, it really resonates with me. And I said,
Hmm.
oh God. So we need to keep speaking out. And, we need
Right.
to keep speaking out. We need to teach the young ones that are coming after us to be able to speak out. Because if we keep quiet, we might end it all the North Korea as well. Because there are people who are terribly insensitive to humanity. And such group of people, if they are in power, if you don't speak out, they're going to go to the extreme.
Now we'll go to the stream. Thank you very much, Miss
So
Chapin.
please speak
Thank
out.
you. Let me
Thank
say hi to Miss Dopo. Miss Dopo, congratulations on your birthday. Happy birthday to you. The show is dedicated to you tonight. You and many others celebrating. Welcome. How you doing?
I'm good. Thank you so much, Mr. German. Thank you for the birthday greetings. I really have fun with my family
Uh-huh.
to have a pepper soup session, but I'm trying to wait. I think the weather is horrible this weekend.
You say you trying to do what kind of session?
Pepper soup session.
Pepe.
Actually, yeah, but it's good to be here, be on the show.
Absolutely. It's great to have you.
Hi, and also to our followers, I want to say to everyone.
Welcome. Thank you. Thank you. And congratulations to you and many others celebrating their birthdays tonight. You, including my sister, Josephine Ward, Sarah Dopo,
Yeah,
No Wami Yelegon, Anna Constance Bali, Rosie Rose,
thank you.
Ezekiel Kennedy, Watkins Dwyer, Emmanuel JJ, Francis David, Michaeline Grace Johnson, and Ruth Favor. And for all of you celebrating, we say congratulations to you. And this broadcast is dedicated to all of you and you as well, who will not mention on the roster. Okay, we got a great show for all of us here tonight. My little sister Salome said, "Happy birthday from Seattle, Washington." Salome, welcome to you there. And Hawa Tote, welcome. Famula Kona Famula, good morning, my people. It's my first time joining you, and I'm following from St. Gallen, Switzerland. It's 4 a.m. here. Kona, Miss Famula, welcome to you. Your first time. It's great to have you on here. I see you are watching from the YouTube channel. Hopefully, you get to follow that channel so that you get notification and follow us and get more information from your home country, Liberia. I can tell by your name, Kona Famula. But welcome, Ms. Famula, and for all of you joining us for the very first time, welcome to you. Tizai Wlai, welcome there from Fargo, North Dakota. Good to have you on here, and a happy belated birthday to you, Mr. Wlai. We did celebrate you on your birthday. You can go back and watch the show, and you will hear your name and your celebration there. And Imanda Judge said, "Hello, sis Rasha Gbosiji Chapin. Welcome. Email, good to see you. Susie Lamadan, welcome there. Says it's Friday afternoon already in her place, Australia. Yep. Rebecca Sayon, welcome there. Good to see you. Adolphus Pearson, James John Kakula Sumo, and for all of you joining us here, welcome to you. Let's go to our conversation here, folks. So indeed, we got a great show. Our big story on here tonight is Supreme Decision. The Supreme Court's ruling in the Liberia House of Representatives impasse is expected on tomorrow, Friday, December 6, 2024 at 3 p.m. That will be 10 a.m. local time here, or let's say Eastern Standard Time. 3 p.m. local time in Liberia is 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It will be 9 a.m. Minnesota, North Dakota, and you name it as well. Amidst controversy of bribery by the Joseph Yuma Boakai administration to tilt the verdict in the renegade lawmakers' favor, unimpeachable sources say the court is narrowly narrowly split 3-2 in favor of Speaker J. Fonati Koffa and Constitutionalists, who are the 3 in favor of the rule of law and the 2 against. It is alleged that a last-minute attempt to sway the justices saw United States dollars $900,000 allocated to bribe the justices, but the money was short, was $400,000 short. Sources pointed out that one of the justices' name withheld. We know the person name. We tapped the name in and then we took it out. Yeah. So we said name withheld, but we do know the person's name. Refused the offer. One of the 5 justices refused the offer. Will those who took the bribe just eat the money and rule on the side of the law? Will they say, oh, that government boom, that government money, I mean, ain't got nothing behind it. We'll do our work. Will they just eat the money and rule on the side of the law? Who took the $400,000 from the $900,000? Former Unity Party Chairman and Commerce Minister Amin Modad has been named as the errand boy who shuttled the money among the justices. Was it Amin Modad that took the $400,000 along with whom? Who took $400,000 out of $900,000? Is that why one of the persons refused the offer because the money was small, was $400,000 short? Will the JNB Administration and Renegade Lawmakers honor a ruling that goes against them? What is the next step for Speaker Koffa and the Integrity Lawmakers, including the Liberian People, should a court rule against them? Let's dig deeper. What will be the reaction by Speaker Koffa, Integrity Lawmakers, and the Liberian People? What will be their reaction? Delano Tamasa, senior analyst, have just joined us here. Let's welcome the gentleman. And Tamasa, good evening. Welcome. How you doing?
Oh yeah, Mr. Gilman. I'm doing great. I'm doing wonderful.
Awesome.
Yeah, great to have men on this global stage.
No doubt.
Let me just say good afternoon to Rasha there and good evening to Miss Sarah Dopo. Say happy belated birthday to her. I know she's pending her pepper soup
Pepper soup.
activities, so we will be warming up for that pepper soup. Once it starts through AB Corner, we'll get the link to get there.
What kind of particle you want in the soup?
Yeah. you know, once everything, right? The labra pepper soup got everything in it.
Yeah.
We're not call it the American way, but we say the crayfish, the crab, and also
chicken feet,
chicken feet, boning,
goat
and
meat.
sometimes, you get the crayfish and kangbe. The crew people call it kangbe. She knows that.
Sauté people.
So we'll be waiting for AB will just connect, because he's a little bit closer.
He's closer.
When he connect, and we'll be around.
Yeah.
But it's great to be on the show, the wise man.
You sounded like it's gonna be like where in Patrick Kaya say who ate my cafe pepper soup in Indonesia. Yeah. I will play you are here at Tamasa. I play that song, that crew gospel song by I think Comfort Kun. And then the lady, her name Mariama.
Yeah.
Her husband later on died in that place in Indonesia. She said, "Oh, Mr. Gilman, that song so beautiful. What's the meaning of that song?" So I said, the meaning of the song is I like coffee pepper soup
Yeah,
with
after pepper
plenty
soup,
pepper.
then you say,
Yeah, with plenty pepper with grumpy soup.
yeah, is it- yeah,
And
remember, I say, yeah,
she
grumpy
said,
soup.
okay, yeah, grumpy soup. She said, okay, I will cook it for you. I
I'll
said,
cook it for you.
yeah, cook it and give it to Patrick Kayasi. And she did cook that pepper soup, that
Ah,
grumpy soup. She cooked it, and Patrick Kayasi said, Mr. Gamer, the soup was spicy with everything inside, and then
pepper soup.
she made small pepper on the side just in case. Because a crew man, if I wanted to add more pepper. So that's the kind of soup you are talking about. Yeah,
Absolutely, wise man, no doubt. I
right,
know
no doubt.
Sarah on top of it already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Emmanuel JJ said that kissy man pepper soup. He got frogs in it too. And Sam Ray said, but no dinosaur feet. The little boy on Facebook said the chicken feet looks like a dinosaur feet. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, folks, we do have a great show for all of us here. We had to warm you up and get you in the right frame of mind because a whole lot of things happen every day in our country on social media. People, yeah, different interpretations and what have you. You know, yeah. But it's great that we can come on to bring you the information plain and simple. Yeah, facts. You know, yeah. Uh, and Roland Clinton Senior says, Mr. Gamer, thanks for the this is it. Thanks for the news from the Supreme Court. We are going into it, Clinton.
Yeah.
Julius Melton, Sarah, you should put glue inside the soup.
You know,
That one, that one. You and Joseph Parker will be friendly right away. Yeah. All right, so folks, let's go first to the issue of handshake and the propaganda by a few Nigerians from the Unity Party and few from the MDR side of things, talking about should President Weah go to Nimba, he will not be welcome, and all of that to Prince Johnson's funeral. Okay. Uh, I mean, I don't know whether he has expressed that he's gonna be going to Nima for the funeral, but uh, uh, they are making issue out of it, out of this handshake thing, as if to say it's a right for anyone to shake anybody's hand. Besides that, uh, the MDR, of which Prince Johnson is the founder, the godfather, and everything leader of the MDR, he passed since November 28th. The MDR as a party have not come out to put up any information to announce the death of their political leader. To say our political leader, our godfather, our senator of so many years of Lima County have passed. Tamasa, have you seen any such information out there?
no. Wait. Up to now, I haven't seen anything. Um, but it's surprising, Mr. Gilmore.
Yeah.
I don't know the MDR. I don't know is a serious. I think it's just a serious political party based on the Nima factor. But it's saddening that up to present, there's nothing communication coming from the NDR, expressing some, major information surrounding the death
The
and
death.
how they will proceed,
Yeah.
moving forward with the burial and other thing. Up to present, we have been seeing. Maybe they put it up, but I haven't seen it.
Ms. Dopo, the MDR was quick to put up a press statement condemning President Weah for not shaking uh, 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 Coon's hands, but they have not. Have you seen any statement from them announcing the death of Prince Johnson?
I read, I heard AB some kind of a press release from them. I think in there they did mention about his death, and they mentioned a lot of things about um
Was it
what
the same release with the handshake?
I'm thinking is I think that release came out when Dara Delon talk about when Dara Delon video came out, and what Dara Delon talk about the late senator going to him for his daughter. I believe that when recently, yeah, when AB was reading on his show, that's
That
when
was
they.
that wasn't a release talking about Prince Johnson's death.
Oh,
The
okay.
MDR have not. Miss Chapin, have you seen any release from MDR suggesting or stating the death of Prince Johnson?
Um, First, Sarah, happy birthday,
Thank.
and happy birthday to all the celebrants, including Emmanuel, JJ, and the others. Tamasa, how are you?
Yeah, I'm so fine.
Yeah, Mr. Gilmore, have you seen any formal statement, on the internet or listened to some couple of radio programs? I haven't heard any on
Right.
the NDR, but I think the NDR is in a very insecure position, and they have to do what they're doing now so that those who have been appointed on Prince Johnson slot or the
Yeah.
NDR slot to survive because
And so they're playing safe.
yeah,
They're,
so
they're playing safe with Unity Party.
exactly because
So yeah.
Kun had declared that he was no longer uh, NTR partisan, that he's a unity partisan. So if and with the death of Prince Johnson, they could hold on, the Unity Party could hold on a little bit with the NDR because
Hmm.
Prince Johnson was still alive and he has the ability to really vote in Nima, to
Right.
generate vote in Nima. So with Prince Johnson gone now, that it creates that gap and uncertainty.
Hmm.
NTR on her own can she generates a vote, a winning vote, you know. And the second thing about it is that the Prince Johnson was the NDR. So with his absence, the Unity Party forced my feet that okay, yeah, we don't have any obligation
Hmm.
with NDR anymore, and we need. In fact, some of our partisans, don't have jobs. We most likely needy positions.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Leo Dunn. Till now, nobody knows what killed PYJ. And Mas SP, welcome. You 1 hour late, but we just started discussing. You missed the prelude and all of that. We played you here. We played you. Uh, uh, I muted your microphone when you ready to tell my job. Unmute it. I will get in background. We played you some videos from the late Prince Johnson, the late uh, 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 Charles Walker Bromskin, the dead speaking from the grave or their graves or speaking from the dead because Prince Johnson has not been laid to rest yet. Describing Joseph Boakai, how selfish, mean he is. Okay. The last video we played for Prince Johnson, you all heard the one where it was Prince Johnson who even told us that President Weah sent Joseph Boakai to hospital for the pacemaker in his heart and what have you. It was Prince Johnson who disclosed it. and he called Boyka one of the 9 ungrateful lepers. Okay, so they having meted out all of these things to Prince Johnson that caused his death today, broken heart, and Yasake, welcome to you there, lady from Atlanta. Good to see you here. And, Jessica Jessica Beslow, welcome. Jeanette Colley, I see you are enjoying LRB. Enjoy yourself, my sister. Say good morning from the people, Republic of Liberia. Absolutely, welcome. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. And Gibson Colley, even the government of Liberia should have the flag flying half mark, half staff. That has not happened. That has not happened. Thank you for mentioning that, Gibson Colley. The flag is still a full staff. It is not a half staff. When will they recognize this man? Musa Saka, my classmate from Bishop Julian High School in Zwedru. Now a bank president in Maryland, Virginia area there. Musa, welcome to you, my man. Just put your business also. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. The government under Boyka have not even come out to say anything or a court inform the nation, order the flag to fly a half staff. They have not done so. Maybe around his funeral time they will do so. But you heard Prince Johnson call Joseph Boyka one of the 9 ungrateful lepers. You heard Charles Walker Bromskin call Joseph Boyka mean, ungrateful, that he's now poor. He even spoke about Boyka receiving $9 million as his budgetary allotment in 3 years compared to the Lofa County the whole of Lofa County health system receiving $3 million, a fraction. In 3 years, the whole of Lofa County got $3 million, while Joseph Boyka got over $9 million. The community college in Lofa got 1 point something million, while Joseph Boyka got $9 million. You did not see Boyka during that time. You did not see him celebrate birthday. I don't know if we ever saw Boyka celebrate his birthday when he was vice president. We did not see him talk about the Boyka Foundation. Nothing. Today, he's celebrating and doing a whole lot with taxpayers' dollars, such that as Prince Johnson lie in a mortuary on ice, hours after his death, Boyka is celebrating his 80th birthday. Okay, but I don't blame Joseph Boyka, because I posted a story, just a headline the other day, yesterday, I believe. I said Joseph Boyka confided in I said dementia or old age. JNB confided in a number of close staffers that, quote, he did not know that Speaker Koffa was in Rome with him.
I saw that post. Yeah.
He said he did not know that Joseph Boyka was that Fonati Koffa was in Rome with him. Apparently, when he celebrated his birthday, he did not know Prince Johnson had died.
I think so.
Eh?
Mm-hmm.
When you went to sympathize. And the next day.
Yeah.
So
Eh?
yeah, he went to sympathize. So how will Bwaka? I think it's just part of the makeup of Bwaka. They were not friends. They
No.
only came together because they had one common goal to
That's what
remove President Weah.
we always said here that
Yeah,
at the
they had
time
no relationship.
during the CDC government, the opposition, they were not friends,
They are not
but
friends.
they had a common goal.
Goal
They had a common enemy, a
enemy.
common opponent.
Mr. Gill,
That boundary.
Yeah.
I really think Prince Johnson gambled his life with that old man. Because remember that time when Edwin talked about President Barker and James Scully dad when they had something and that old and Barker never
Yeah.
forgot.
No, he did not
So
forgive.
everything Johnson said during the weird discussion about Barker didn't forget about it. He just
No.
wanted to get in power. And once he got in power, that's when he showed his true color to him.
Mm-hmm.
He gambled his life to that man.
He did. He did. He gambled it. But life is a gamble.
Mm-hmm.
The songwriters say love is a gamble, and thank God I'm winning. Eh? love is a gamble.
The other side,
And thank God I'm winning. So he gambled. He won with Ellen. He won with George Weah, and he thought he would have won with Joseph Boycott.
Oh, Boycott.
Yeah. So he played the same gamble. He wanted what he had with Ellen, especially with George Weah, that he would call the president and say, I'm sending 4 people, I'm sending 5 persons, I'm sending 3 people to you. Please hire them.
Unlimited access.
Unlimited access.
You know,
Prince
greed can control people sometimes. You know,
what?
If you greed.
Yeah.
I think it was just greed, because if you have somebody you're working with that you have unlimited access to them, that should give you that security, you know, to know that that person is dependable and you can work with that person.
Right.
Or if you want too much, you know, he talked about putting his own kinsman and he will have more than what he had. Well, he didn't look at the external.
Here we say breaking home the bacon, right? Tamasa. The senators, the congressmen and women that go to Washington D.C. on Capitol Hill, they lobby with their colleagues when they passing the budget. They put in what they want for their districts and states.
For the districts, yeah.
Yeah, and they call it bringing home the bacon.
Yeah.
So Prince Johnson play his cards, unlike some of the other people who just see themselves in the House of Representatives, in the Senate, not looking after their county and people. Prince Johnson, people that he sent to George Weah to hire, they were people from Nima County. They were Nibayans. They were not from Grand Gila, from Sino, from River G, from Lofa.
La Cooper man is one of his.
Okay. Yeah.
I think Mr. Gilmore, look, you see, the listener Johnson plays card well. You see, in politics, sometimes you look at all these things. But the thing today that took Senator Johnson on the act today is power. You know, Senator Johnson, throughout his life, since the 90s up to current, he's somebody that been in charge. And even when he came into politics, he has been in charge as a kingmaker. And as you said it, he navigated very well to support his constituents, his county, and to also move around, get to power, get close to power, and have the political discussion where he's able to have control in terms of who he can pull or who he can recommend.
Right.
So when he did that, he went through all of these things with the airline. He was successful. With President, we are very successful. And you know, in everything again you do, one of the son, if a person that always been respected, been significant in the political space,
Yeah.
and after all of that time, he fought with President Bouaka now, and thinking that to bring his son, his political son, Jeremiah Kun, as the
Jeremiah
number
Kun.
2 man,
Yeah.
he thought that particular political strategy to be one of the biggest of all. But then to see within 2 to 3 months that the biggest feature he has
Right.
as a vice president to President Bouaka can cut off from him, it was something that broke him.
Absolutely.
To the extent that he cannot even say a fool, to even say pick out a phone, to even say, not even say Bouaka. Because Bouaka is obvious, because they are not friends at all.
No.
So it's obvious that at a certain time, Bouaka may not pick up his call. But the person that he referred to as his political son, that he put everything on the line, that the first payback after bringing it to power was to bring the war crime to advance the war crime court. That's the first place he got shot. And to the extent that those that he bring, the names that he bring to recommend in government, also too, he was stabbed on the back. He lost his political influence. When it comes to repetition and to be significant in the border politics, especially in this government, that he think that he made, and which of course we know that he played a serious part in giving Bouaka the presidency, for Bouaka to close door. And Kun in this case is like YouTube Brutus. That was shocking. YouTube Brutus.
Yeah.
For Kun, the man that he referred to his political son.
His son, yeah.
To close door. And also he went to cry about this Saint War Crime Code and the Mercedes 5,000.
Yeah.
Go find lawyer.
Go find lawyer.
That was the last straw.
War crime code, 5,000.
That was the knife. That was the knife. The last knife that Brutus struck on Caesar. That was the knife, the political knife.
Yeah.
That Jeremiah struck Senator Johnson with. You know what it means for Senator Johnson to go to Dillon?
To Dillon.
You know what it means? So there's no need for him even to be in the act.
After we'll play that video where he referred to Dillon. He said, every day you see me bring a steam more. You talk about war crime code. Then he turned around and went to Dillon to mediate.
Senator Johnson
as a goal.
The man that had all the political influence, power, reputation, very significant in the border politics. Now on his bended knees to Dillon.
To Dillon.
I mean, just think about
that Dillon statement he made on the floor of the Senate about Prince Johnson was an indictment against Joseph Boakai.
Absolutely. In turn, you are making news. You may be thinking about something like a news, like relationship with Prince Johnson. But it was a clear validation that yes, the president closed his line from Senator Johnson.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Even said the vice president also, as others have said that the vice president not communicating with him, it also validated that for him to go to Senator Dillon and leave the vice president, the president that he made his own political son, taking from representative to senator, from senator to big vice president. And then you go big a senator, the chairperson or executive. Yeah, so all these things, you know, if you take power from these people.
Dillon said, I will remind him. I will meet with the president and I will remind him. I'm looking at the word remind.
Yeah.
What that tells us that Dillon, I've talked to Bouaka. I talked to him before.
Yeah.
And now he's saying, I will remind him.
I remind him. There's a lot that Senator Johnson couldn't stand. A lot.
And I believe Boakai got mad with Prince Johnson because Prince Johnson called him one of the 9 ungrateful lepers.
Yeah. With a peacemaker battery.
Yeah, we call him a battery total.
Total. Didn't Bwaka forgive him? Big year.
Eh? One of the 9 ungrateful lepers. Let me welcome my daughter here before she gets vexed with me. Nina Queer, welcome there, daughter. How are you? Good to see you. And Lena Addison Outlet. It's sad that he died, but knowing all this about JNB, he still held JNB hands up and turned against Prezzo. At the end, he ran back to Prezzo. May his soul rest in peace. Yeah.
Yeah.
May his soul rest in peace. Absolutely. Yeah. And
Yeah.
Mariah Avi, welcome to you. She said, wow, absolutely. That's what happened. Clay Richards, the old worker is living in a world of oblivion. He is. And Dubon Hill, Kenny Rogers said, you got to know when to hold and when to walk away. Yeah.
Yeah.
The gambler. That's the music, the gambler. You got to know when to hold and when to walk away.
Away.
Yeah.
I want to believe so because I don't think I think one of the mistakes is Prince Johnson to give up the vice presidency to somebody while he himself stay politically active.
Uh-huh.
You know, especially on his party ticket. It was like this, although he was senator, but it's like disarming himself.
Yeah.
It would have been good to support somebody else outside his party, and then he would still remain in charge.
You're going to be he was going to remain in charge of the party.
Well, he was going to remain in charge, but he saw all the party, he saw all the power, you know.
Yeah,
He
Sure.
was
Yeah.
totally in charge,
Yeah.
and I think that one of the things that really broke him there.
Right. And he made Jeremiah Kuhn the political leader before he had Senate as the vice general bearer.
Exactly. So it's like Jeremiah Kuntu, oh, I'm the vice president, he's the senator. Yeah, he's been the godfather, but as a vice president, I should have the authority in Nima, I should have the authoritative voice in Nima.
Voice.
You
Yeah.
know, the Asian, most time I watch the Asian movies about the different dynastic era in Asia. And one thing consistently across the Asian world is that 2 sons cannot stay under the same sky.
No.
Yeah. So if you know you still want to wield power, you still want to control the power in Nima, you cannot take a son of Nima and make him vice president and still stand to own the power in Nima.
Yeah.
Well, he too, you want to, because I mean he got a real power in a sense, because he's in government, and you in government, but you are the house that is, I want to say, I don't know what I should say, lower. You know, you're a senator and he's a vice president. So 2 sons won't have to exit. I mean, Prince Johnson didn't look at it in that perspective. But one person had to exit the scene, you know. So even 2029, there was going to be a clash. If Prince Johnson had lived up to 2029 and he felt that Walker and his team had not lived up to their obligation, and he wants to shift, you know, jump on board another ship, Jeremiah was going to stand as an obstacle to him.
Let me play this Dylan's video for all of us here.
Okay.
This is Dylan say tribute to Prince Johnson, and take a listen here. If you just joined us here, welcome to all of you that have just joined us here. Amos J. Vincent said, long time, sir. Absolutely. Welcome to you. Nosu Boy, Mona Pam Butter, Jerry Akwe, Dennis Doba, Joetta D. Kuyon, welcome there. And Joetta said, the people say, when you want all, you lose all. Yeah. Let's play this video for all of us here. This is DeLong.
For latest, Senator Johnson brought his daughter to me, Krista. Some are calling love me here positively in acknowledgement of that. Senator Johnson came to my office. Thank you. Thank you. Senator Johnson brought his daughter to me, and several times he came to say, Senator, my son, please talk to President Walker to give my daughter a job. I trust you and your relationship with the president. I said I will honor that request. 2 days before his passing, Senator Johnson called me and said, distinguished, please don't forget. I said, the president, I will meet the president in Grand Bassa County for the funeral of the late Lieutenant of Grand Bassa County, and I will remind him and push him. 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 Thursday morning, we in Grand Bassa County for the funeral of the late Lieutenant of Grand Bassa County when Krista called me early in the morning crying. Senator, Daddy gone, he left me with you. And that's when I knew that the rumor about, and she told me what happened to the woman. I'm being an emotional person, I broke down. I called the protest, informed her. When Senator Daba Babla came, Senator Boto Kane came, all of them came to Grand Bassa County. I said, by the time the president arrived in Grand Bassa County at the protest house for the funeral, right in her living room, I said to the president was also down. And I said to the president, I said, Mr. President, Senator Johnson left a wish, a last will, maybe with me, for us to intervene. And the president asked what was that? And I explained to him. I said, we have to honor his wish, Mr. President. And he said, Jerome will do that. I'm saying this, and push him. And I will remind him and push him. And I will remind him and push him. And I will remind him and push him.
Okay, that's what I wanted to emphasize. I will remind him and push him. To remind him is a clear indication that he spoke with him before about Prince Johnson. So he was going to remind him. Okay. Look, we are not here to celebrate Prince Johnson or to rain praises on him. But this is the leader of the country, Joseph Boakai, who is supposed to be, you heard Prince Johnson call him the father of the nation, who is supposed to be a compassionate or passionate person, who's supposed to show love regardless. That's why you can pardon people. You have that power. That's why George Weah did not look at Joseph Boakai as an opponent when he fell down and needed help. He was able to get the money. You heard Prince Johnson say that. He got the money and sent the yellow-bellied swine, the one who leaked out all of the text messages from the chat room, accompanied Joseph Boakai to these United States for that pacemaker. Joseph Tai.
That yellow belly swan, what did he get out of that?
What?
His job was the first that Joseph Boyka took from him.
There you go.
His job was the first that Joseph Boyka appointed somebody to.
Mm-hmm.
He brought Joseph Boyka on his dying bed to get medication.
Wow.
Okay? This is what Charles Bronson said about Joseph Boyka. And that's what Prince Johnson said about Joseph Boyka. Ungrateful leper.
Yep.
Ungrateful leper.
Ungrateful.
Okay? So we have to say these things. We have to talk them. We have to educate people about these things so that they know. And the decisions that people make.
Yep.
Okay? Life-changing decisions or life and death decisions.
Yeah. You know, Mr. Gamer, sometimes in life it's just good. Sometimes people don't know, but loyalty, consistency matters.
Consistency, loyalty matters. You don't trade loyalty with betrayal. You know? Matthew Tyler said, "You mean Joseph Tai from Maryland County?" Yeah, that the person you know, that's him.
That's good to be with the devil, you know.
Wow.
Then an angel you don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. So now, in my opinion, I just feel his life. Game his life very wrong way. Because that old man did not forget all of those things that come to his mouth.
I don't know your phone breaking, Miss Dopo.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
No, is it much better?
Yeah, much better.
No, I said, President Boyka did not forget all of the things that President said.
No.
When he was supporting the city. So he took all those things, he kept it, and then he said, you know what, I will sleep with this devil here and get power out of him.
Yeah. But what he said, I don't mind to dance with the devil.
Yep.
Yeah. To be president, I don't mind to dance with the devil. And when he got the presidency, he sent the devil to hell.
Yep. He sent it to hell and gave the devil a middle finger.
Yeah, he gave the devil a middle finger and sent it to hell.
Yep.
You know, Matthew Tyler said, "Wow, yeah." Miss Wenley, I coming to you. Let me read this comment on it a little bit. Matthew Tyler said, "Wow, we were born in Plebo and went to the same Catholic school." That's Joseph Tai. This guy was very close to President Weah. He was like the cloth between the scissors with President Weah and Minister McGill when McGill was Minister of State. He was the person between the two of them. I hate betrayal. I hate people who betray people because I would never do it to anybody. Knife to my throat, gun to my head. I would not betray anybody for nothing, for no reason.
Mr. Gilmer, speechless on this when you called Joseph Tai name.
Yeah.
I even said no what to say as about witness.
Yeah.
What's going on? What really going on? Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
The guys, they benefited from the CDC. They benefited personally for President Weah.
Absolutely.
What's going on? I can't get it, Mr. Gilmer. I'm confused because Joseph Tai and all of. I will find it out because I'm confused. Because I myself, I won't be expecting
He better
such a thing.
apologizing. He better apologizing in the chat room, talking about the hackers.
What?
They hack his laptop, they hack his phone, they do that, they do that. I said, but man, forget about that.
So I can't. Nah, then I think the war going to an end because
Maybe
I don't know. I'm confused, Mr. Gilmore.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's why we call. I especially I just wonder as a winner.
Yeah.
Joseph, what Joseph wants to do such a thing. I mean, what? I mean, these are people that benefited from from this movement.
Absolutely.
They are people that we know that labor. They don't even say they're done. They are still baker, but they still remain. Their integrity is still intact.
Dedicated.
They're still dedicated to the struggle.
Yeah. Loyal.
Them people that they give them the greater opportunity. So I'm trying to wrap my head on it. I want to know because there should be some motivation. What's the cost? What's the reason?
That's the first time I'm even speaking or talking about it. I never said anything
No, if
about
it. Call that name, and a lot of citizens here that needs to be shocked. They'll be thinking, what Mr. Gilman saying here?
In the chat room, yeah, people who not in that chat room that didn't want to be shocked, but people in the chat room where he got removed from a number of chat rooms. He got removed. Yeah.
What?
Man.
God, man. This, I don't know. Anyway, we'll leave it that way. We'll go to our topic anyway.
Yeah, go to our topic. Joanna Zulu and Prince Johnson sat there.
They will give you the work cloth.
Absolutely. And Prince Johnson sat there listening to Obaka referring to him as the devil and still went ahead to support him. Yeah. Joanna, Prince Johnson sought power. He had power with Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. The war crime code didn't come. He had power with George Weah. The war crime code didn't come. He had his way with George Weah, President Weah. He could send people and get hired. He could call President Weah anytime. He could call anybody in the Weah government. They either pick up the phone or then say yes or later, and then it will drain him. They will drain, but they never deny him access. And so he thought he could have carried it over. And then with picking his political son, Jeremiah Kun, to be vice president. So he thought he had it. We'll play the other recording at a later date. You know that recording where he said Nima, it's Nima time. Nima will come on top.
Yeah.
Okay. He was looking at Jeremiah Kun, and Jeremiah Kun is today telling people that come next year, 2025. No special day in 2025, but Jeremiah Kun said 2025 he will be president of Liberia. I will make it a topic. We'll discuss it all of next week. But Jeremiah Kun said, come 2025, he will be president of Liberia. How he will be president?
Only God knows.
How is he going to be president?
We don't know.
Jeremiah gave his will. The same way Senator Johnson, Baka may go to the bathroom too.
and that
gap be open.
It will be after the program. You heard what Kun said to Prince Johnson at the naming ceremony for the Nasibe Yadima Hall.
Yeah,
at Prince Johnson Polytechnic, the college in Nima. When they went to go name, Jeremiah Kun said, the end justify the means.
The means.
People will say, how did Prince Johnson end?
And
then after 2 days, Prince Johnson died.
Prince Johnson died.
Oh.
Yeah. That's exactly what he used. Yeah.
Yeah.
The end will justify the means.
The end will justify the means.
And how did Prince Johnson end?
Why is for the presidency like that?
How? Yeah. So we gotta go to the Supreme Court issue.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta go to the Supreme Court issue. Let me read a few comments and then we sum up, and then we're gonna go to the Supreme Court issue. Amadou Dagabui Blend. This is one of the competent people in charge of Liberia today. What a mystery. Musuwabi Kopo, welcome to you there from Australia. Welcome. Yasake Ware. Wow. I can't believe PYJ went that low. May his soul rest in peace. She's
He
referring
did.
to PYJ going to Darros DeLong.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
he did.
Yeah.
Melvin Cordell. Someone called AB show telling AB that the daughter was not his biological daughter. She was related to the senator wife. Whatever they want to say,
Yeah.
they get call him dad.
Exactly.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
For the time before Prince Johnson died, anybody knew that was not his daughter?
Mhm.
Eh? Yeah. Linda Morris, Tifa can relate. Talking about Tifa, we saw a comment, a story in a chat room today in our CLN chat room, and I made a comment there that Tifa suffered stroke and was taken to India. We heard about this story 2 days ago, but we could not verify the information about him, about Tifa being sick or that he suffered stroke. We heard that he has been sick, but we didn't know the veracity of his illness. So when I saw that comment in the chat room, I said, "Oh, this is confirmation of what we heard." All right, but we are hoping that is not so. Our prayers are with him. We want to make sure that he's okay, and we'll dig deeper in that story to see whether it's true. But he has not been at the Capitol building these past few days. He has not been going. Yeah. So just keep him in your prayer, uh, so that he's okay. Yeah. Okay. 3 Wiles, welcome to you there. Mars SP Pelu. I posted it and he came in my DM telling me if I believe that he leaked the chat. I never replied to him because I was mad at him. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Henry Doe.
How?
Michael, President Joseph Boakai, that man. After the death of Senator Johnson, the Pape was so happy to celebrate his birthday. Yeah, he was. He was happy to celebrate his birthday. And Kuda Williams, I love how JB took away his job because JB knows that he will do it to him also. Yeah, I think that Joseph Tai she talking about. Boakai took his
Yeah, yeah,
job.
yeah. Joseph Tar, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
absolutely.
this,
Yeah.
yeah. Then I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah.
because sometimes before
Yeah.
I do something, I look at my motivation, what will inspire me. I look at all of these things, But
Yeah.
these days, I don't know. Things are people are unpredictable.
Very.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Joe B said, "Hey, I'm late. Let's speak to Miss Wenley. Rosalind, are you there?
Yes, Mr. Gilman.
How you doing? Good morning at your end there.
Good morning. How are you? How you
Great,
guys doing?
great. Let's hear your take on the conversation
The
we've having.
lifestyle of the propos.
Yeah, the last time
Hey,
the proposal.
Tomasa, Delano, Rachel.
How are you?
How you guys doing? Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Once in a while, I get
Let's
the
let's
opportunity. I want to come.
let's hear your take on the conversation. Then we'll move to the Supreme Court issue.
Well, about the ungratefulness, Pumpa, the whole wide world know now. Joseph Baka is the meanest pape in the whole wide world. So is we're aware of that already. The thing is, I don't have much to say on PYJ. PYJ is on a trouble finish now. We the one left behind to
Yeah,
be
yeah.
discussing all of the things that he did when he was on Earth.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so disappointing, It's disappointing.
You are muted. Okay.
It's so disappointing. It's a giver.
Absolutely.
So there's so much going on. The country is so in a disarray. Like it's almost like a school is not functioning properly. I have the whole nation looking like a school not functioning properly. So what is that?
We is absolutely.
Yeah.
Namely, Isian Saye from Monrovia. Welcome there. Good to see you here. Ubidaya Tokba. Welcome there from Australia. Brown B. Hinen. Matthew Talley. Are you related to Ben Talley, the guy who played for 12 Brothers in Harper City, Maryland County? And Tokba Jigba. Jeremiah handshaking is taking so many people down. And President Weah was lucky he didn't shake his hand. Otherwise, he was going to be like T5 or PYJ. But man, don't put T5 inside. Okay. One thing you guys should understand is that you see President Weah when he established a church, his grandma was a powerful woman. Though she didn't wear it on her sleeve, she didn't go out there and like Mother Ducle, or and the other powerful people we had in our country. But President Weah grandma, she was powerful in prayers. She could see visions. Yeah. Somebody was talking to me. Say, if that old man tells you, don't drink water today, don't drink water. Yeah. If she tells you, say, don't ride car, don't drink water, don't do this. To the extent where church business, she told somebody, say, I know that you're supposed to preach tomorrow in church, but don't preach. Don't go to church tomorrow. Don't go to church tomorrow. If I say the person near, you will know who I'm talking about. Say, don't go to church tomorrow. Don't preach tomorrow. The man said a big church ceremony. The man went to go preach. From that, when he got through delivering his sermon, everything, he fell off. He has not returned from the hospital yet. Since I don't know, it was in the 80s or 90s. He had not returned from the hospital yet. He gone to the great beyond. In church, he fell off. Okay, so President Weah, when people say he's a blessed child, his grandma blessed him, and that prayer thing is in his family. They are great people, great men and women of God. Yeah. Okay. So welcome to all of you that have just joined us here. Let's go to our Supreme Court topic, and then we'll take your calls as well. Okay. Hezekiah Seyu, welcome to you. Joti Phillips, welcome there. And Obadiah Tukba said, that is true. Absolutely. Joanna Zulu, Yumbly Shokun hands. But he missed her because she almost went down a few weeks ago.
Yo, leave la para la rearing to na.
Yeah.
Wow, Bishop. Kuna just Rado. On a serious note, Mr. Gilmore,
Yeah.
a person might say I've been talking behind the scene, which I don't bring to the public. But Kun is to be fair.
Absolutely.
Yeah, from what I've seen, Kun is to be fair, and we really need to pray for President. We are critically. You need to pray for him. And I'm not close to him, but I wish somebody close to him could let him know that
Right.
he shouldn't take his prayer lightly. You know, pray for to intercede for himself. Although people
Absolutely.
will pray for him, but he should intercede for himself because these are really critical movement. It's a whole warfare going on, and I'm so grateful to God that Prince Johnson never went in person and we have presence. Yeah, you know, my although we were born in Monrovia, or my dad we moved to Riverside for a while. So I learned a lot, one or two, listening to people on the farm, because we had a house in the city in Sesto, and then my pa had a farm near the Timber Bridge. That bridge, that president we rebuilt.
Yeah.
My pa had got a farm there. The farm stayed there. So I grew up among traditional people, my grandmother and other things. I heard stories and I listening to things. So I figure out one or two things, you know. Well, it's a critical issue.
It is.
That I don't want to talk about it, but it's a critical issue. It's that we see it from the surface, but it's not on the surface.
It's not on the surface. Yeah.
It's a whole battle going on. You know, a Prince Johnson have call for baby. Prince Johnson are going president. We are president. We're going to be 2-for-1.
I say, God forbid. Let's
God
move on.
forbid.
Let's
Yeah.
God forbid. Let's move on. Supreme decision. Yeah. Let's move on. Not 2-for-1 yet. No way.
Your way.
We got an election coming up 2029. Yeah.
So give on now we interceding, Mr. Gilmore. They say God
Yeah, that's true.
now because it passed.
Yeah, it passed.
I said it before.
Yeah, you did.
Remember one day I came on the platform and asked for apostle?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
And apostle called me. Apostle man said we talk after we pray, and we've been praying.
Yep.
Yeah, and we still praying.
Not to be reviewed.
Stop there. Let it be that. Some I want to will be interceding for him, but West area is a unique one.
Absolutely. And this is the comment I was looking for. Kun wants to get President Weah out of the way. He will do whatever it takes. He is a witchcraft.
Yeah.
Exactly. I agree with that person 100%.
Yeah. Jessica M. Beslow. Yeah. And Tizai Ulai said, what are we going to do about our country, Liberia? The problem involving money issues, sir. Absolutely. Let's get to the money issue. The Supreme Court will on tomorrow, Friday. For some of you already into Friday, I got another 50 minutes before Friday. Hand down a ruling in the case involving Speaker Koffa and other constitutionalist lawmakers. We call the integrity lawmakers versus the renegade lawmakers. The court sent out a citation today in which they summon both parties and their lawyers to appear in court by 3 p.m. They will be handing down their ruling in the case. Let me try to put it up for all of us so that we read it and explain to you. Okay. Because the veracity of this case, had there been any other case, the court would have uh, just send a decision out, rating decision, and just give it to the clerk, and the clerk was going to pass it out. But because this is a serious case, very serious case, the justices, the chief justice and her justices, associate justices, decided they will make the case, they will present the ruling in person and not serve anybody with their decision. That's how important it is. And we all know that. So this is the citation or notice that was sent out today. In the Honorable Supreme Court of the Republic of Liberia, October term, AD 2024. Present, Her Honor Sienna G. Yo, Chief Justice. Her Honor James Eto H. Wolokoli, Associate Justice. His Honor Yusuf D. Kabar, Associate Justice. His Honor Yami Kwekwe Gbese Senior, Associate Justice. Her Honor Sienna D. Clinton Johnson, Associate Justice. In re the constitutionality of certain actions taken by some members of the House of Representatives of the 55th Legislature, Republic of Liberia, to Brigadier General Amos B. Kessel Dixon Sr., Marshal Supreme Court of the Republic of Liberia, or his deputy, Monrovia. You are hereby commanded to notify the parties in the above entitled case or cause of action or their legal representatives that the Honorable Supreme Court of the Republic of Liberia will give ruling some other line will give ruling, and ruling is all capitalized, in said case on the 6th day of December AD 2024 at the hour of 3 p.m. and that they are cited to be present for same. And have you there this notice of assignment, giving honor my hand and seal of the Honorable Supreme Court this 5th day of December AD 2024, Councilor Sam Mamulu, Clerk, Supreme Court, RL. Councilors James E. Pierre, Arthur Dennis for petitioners, Councilor Augustine C. Fayard, Joel Ekana Tiowe, and Jared D. K. Galawulu for the Ministry of Justice, Councilor Vani G. Sherman, Garrison D. Yelu for majority members. Okay? So that's the citation or notice from the Supreme Court citing both parties with their lawyers and everybody, including the Justice Ministry, to the ruling tomorrow, 3 p.m. local time in Liberia or 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay? Now, you heard Yeke Koluba talked about $900,000 was taken to carried to by the managing director of the National Port Authority to the majority bloc for onward transmission or presentation, bribery, whatever, to the Supreme Court justices. $900,000. The Deacon Depot Department is reporting to you tonight that out of the $900,000, 400,000 was taken off. $400,000 was taken off from there. We are reporting to you that the former Commerce Minister, Amin Modad, who was also the former chairman for Unity Party, was the custodian of the money, or the errand boy, to take the money to these justices.
Another Colette syndrome.
Yeah. And whether he took the 400,000 or he, along with other people, took the 400,000, we are reporting to you tonight that an amount of $500,000 was dished out to the justices to sway their opinion.
Wow.
But out of the 5 justices, one of the justices declined the money. Okay, when I say justices, I include the Chief Justice and everything. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so that you don't say, oh, why you single out the Chief Justice and whatever. So everybody will put all of them into one blanket, justices. Okay, one of them, and we know the person, but we don't want to disclose the person's name for now. One of them declined the offer, the money, and the other 4 people took the money. But we know that the bench split narrowly 3-2 in favor of Speaker J. Fonati Koffa. We knew that since last week. We knew it. We reported that to you here. You can watch other videos from last week or look at our literature from last week and what have you. But whether the money is going to influence their decision, those 3, among the 3 that are in for the law, it is one person among the 3 that refused the money. Obadiah took my say that good English. All right. One of the 3 that are in favor of the law, ruling in favor of the law, the Liberian people, the Constitution, upholding the Constitution, and against the majority black or the renegade lawmakers, one of the 3 refused to accept the bribe. So the other 2 that accepted the bribe, are they going to eat the money and do the right thing, rule in favor of the law, or the money going to change their minds? But mind you, there has been precedent cases like this case, the case of Edwin Mervyn Snow, the case of Speaker Tyler. Okay, and similar thing, same exact thing. A number of lawmakers got together to say they did not want the speakers, but they did not reach 49 to remove the speaker. They could rule in favor of those speakers, Tyler and Edwin Snow. In fact, Tyler did not go to court. But the court ruled in favor of Edwin Snow. But the pressure has Snow to resign. The pressure has Snow to resign. But Fonati Koffa, you heard me play that video. He said he will not resign until they do the right thing.
Mm.
He's standing on the side of the law. And the Liberian people have backed him, have supported him. Today, I was speaking with somebody from the Unity Party in Monrovia. Okay? And in fact, they called me and said, "Oh, Mr. Gilmore, we don't see your show again. What happened?" I said, "My show is out there. We stay on." I said, "But why your Unity Party government giving the people hard time like that?" And the person said, "I'm not here for no politics. The next time, if we have election today, I voted for Joe Weah."
Mhm.
Unity Party person.
Mhm.
And this person myself used to argue all the time. Yeah. They say, Boycott is no use. That's what the person told me. Okay. So, but here's the thing. They got $900,000. They gave it to Amin Modad and team. The money short landed, short by $400,000. All right. Understand that I know Amin Modad very well. His dad and myself worked my first job I had after high school in Monrovia. My very first job. Amin Modad dad and myself worked for the same company in Monrovia. He was a young kid at the time going to school. So I know him well, and I wouldn't be making up stories about him. When I go to Monrovia, he gotta come to me, "Big brother, what you saying about me?" And you know, but we'll have that conversation. This is about our country. Okay, it is about our country, and that's what I was trying to say about Joseph Tarr. Okay, when people build trust, confidence in you, you don't betray that. Okay, you don't betray them. While they are looking for money, taxpayer dollars to remove Speaker Koffa, now we almost into $3 million to remove this man. Every day in the newspapers, you see the newspaper headlines. The international partners are looking at the stories. They are following. Every day in the newspaper, you see stories about money being paid to remove Fonati Koffa, almost $3 million. And then every day we are calling on the international partners for assistance. And then even the money that is being allocated to bribe the people, they are stealing from it. Okay? They're not even honest with themselves. They are stealing from themselves and the Liberian people. So tomorrow, the court hands down her verdict. What happened when the verdict goes against, we know it's going to go against the majority black or the renegade lawmakers? Will the Boycott administration accept and say, let's move on? Will the renegade lawmakers accept and go back to work to doing the people's business? Will they? What if those other two look at the money and say, the people pay me, I can't just take the money and eat it and don't do what they want? And they change their minds and say, We're going with the renegade lawmakers. What would be the reaction from the Koffa bloc, from Fonati Koffa and Constitutionalists, the Liberian people? What would be their reaction? We heard Musa Belete said, and I'm paraphrasing, if the Supreme Court ruled against Fonati Koffa and others, Musa Belete and the other integrity lawmakers, if the Supreme Court ruled against them, within 45 days, they will have a new speaker. Within 45 days, they will have a new speaker. And that will happen every other time. If the Supreme Court ruled against them and they say what Kun and did was okay, after 45 days, Musa Belete will put $1 million together and they already set it. They will get 7 people. The simple majority, they're not going for 49 again. And they will remove, you know, I think that's why Jeremiah Kun said, come 2025, he will be president. Because Joseph Boakai is damaging his own government. The old man is damaging his own government, but he's trying to plunge our country into chaos. He's trying to plunge the country into chaos. And the Liberian people will not sit idle by. Okay? No. It will not happen. When people don't have food, they're not in school, their kids are not going to school for high tuition, no money, people are being dismissed every day. Every day. 88 city police officer from Moreville City Corporation have been let go. 88 of them. They and their families are left with nothing in the festive season. Thousands of people from government have been let go. That's some of the things the president myself was talking about today. I said, why? I said, you work at the ministry. George Weah came to be his government. You maintain your job. And the president said, Mr. Gamer, that's the thing that we ourselves, we don't understand. Why they would just set people down. There were 1 or 2 persons that watched the show from transport ministry, and because they share one of our Sundays special, the person shared the show and they saw it on their platform. I think it was the time we're talking about Dillon brother, Oliver Dillon. And those guys got into a problem. They got transferred from the positions they were holding, and they're just walking around in the transport ministry, doing nothing. Okay? We look forward to the Supreme Court tomorrow to do the needful, to hand down a verdict that safeguard our Constitution, the rule of law, and guarantee justice in our country. Ladies and gentlemen, it's up to you. And then we'll open up the lines. Tamasa.
Yeah, Mr. Gilman.
Yeah.
Yeah, the issue about the Supreme Court ruling tomorrow, it is very vital. It is a litmus test for our country when it comes to law and order. And my personal take on this, I truly believe that a nation with 5 point some million will still have people integrity and noble character. I believe that tomorrow ruling the law will take a course.
Okay.
I truly believe that money may be dished out, but looking at the gravity of the situation,
Mhm.
any ruling that comes contrary from the law, it will put our country on another platform that, as you said, most ability said, but then every 1 month, some days, we just put in for another speaker.
Another speaker. Yeah.
In as much that committees cannot be given to everyone, there are 73. All of them can be on committee. So it
Right.
is easy to mobilize uh, lawmakers that are not on committee to be disgruntled
Mm-hmm.
and put out another speaker and promise them committee. You know
Committee.
what is happening now with the majority black?
Yeah.
Because there
Yeah.
are many, all cannot be on committee.
All cannot be on committee.
And now they are getting disgruntled.
They won't be chairman,
So
co-chair
they
on
won't be
committee.
chairperson on the
Yeah.
committee. So at the end of the day, you just have chaos in the country. So I believe that the Supreme Court looking at all of those things, I think they will do the needful, as you said, that the rule of law should serve as the fundamental pillar of our country governance system. So I truly believe, I have no doubt, Mr. Gilmore,
Right.
that the Supreme Court will defend the law. Because the first fundamental problem they have, there are no due process. There are a lot of things there that even I don't have to be a lawyer. I can just read literally and I will understand what needs to be done. The processes are now
You just took my mind to something that
Mhm.
was kind of sticking with the courts. You might see it in their ruling tomorrow. The issue of due process. The court,
Yeah.
the court. Uh, uh, According to our digging deeper department, the court was thinking or is gonna rule that uh, uh, the 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 argument put forth by the cover block is that the constitutionality of certain actions taken by members of the House of Representatives, that they want the court to rule those actions unconstitutional, and uh, uh, the court is going to rule unconstitutional. But then they were thinking about what delayed them to be this long to come up.
Yeah.
Whether they can include also that Kofa, because Kofa were not given due process. If their whole actions were unconstitutional, then the whether he was given due process is out the door.
I saw of it. Yeah.
Yeah, because whatever they did that would have garnered due process was not constitutional. So you will see that in their ruling tomorrow. It will be very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the due process aspect, I think, is the foundation of the whole Ulubalu,
Yeah.
because, and that's why even says Speaker Kofa, continue to inform them that let it follow due process, come in the chamber, solicit your signature, reach the 49, come over your resolution, give me the trial, and then from there, at the final analysis, when you have the 49 convincing that I need to be out, no process,
No
no
problem.
problem.
Right.
Follow that process. And that process wasn't followed.
No.
So I don't think in my layman legal sense will that the Supreme Court will look at all of the processes uh and go on the contrary. I don't think so, because they will just create a serious floodgate that will allow people to just be lawless in the house and just be agitating anytime and just get one or two and they just put on the fight that they want to remove somebody.
Right.
So we'll look up to that. We'll look for that tomorrow. Our eyes are open and our ears also will be listening and as to the ruling that will be coming out from the Supreme Court.
No doubt.
But Mr. Gilmore, yeah, we wait for that.
Yeah.
But as the The next one, the issue that has to do with President Weah. There's a person I was printing that wrote something very, very important, that the major target in Liberia, the whole noise, the whole political something for power and everything,
Yeah.
the bus stop, and the major target in the process is President Weah.
President Weah, yeah.
So we can talk today, talk tomorrow, do this, thinking about everything. The guys' target, they are clear with their agenda, is
I
to
think
get
I think that
President
was
Weah
a
out.
comment from Jessica.
That
That's good.
Jessica, and that is it.
Yeah.
And President Weah knows, and that's why go first, and he'll continue to operate based on his own discernment, how he see things, and by God's grace, he will succeed.
Absolutely.
But that's the first was to get the Johnson factor out of the picture, and they were successful. And the reason why they were successful because Johnson was part of them, so it was easy to get him out.
Right.
Because they knew that he could, somersault, he could dilly-dally and get back to the CDC. That would have been a serious, setback for them. So the best thing to do is to get him from out of the picture.
Right.
And the only thing they need to do, not to go there physically, but they know that his lifeline is power. He has lived in power. He has enjoyed power. When it comes to significance in the border politics of our country, he enjoys that. And then to play a significant role, looking at number 2 man, and even in the head of the man to make him president, he believed that he could be more respected than President Weah time, and also President Sedi time.
Right.
So that's why he put all his weight in it. And Rachel said, and that's so telling, that he relinquished his authority.
He did.
And give it out to somebody thinking that his son would have protected him.
Right. Let me read this comment. Let me read this
Yeah.
comment and bring Roosevelt down on the ambassador. Frederick Tennessee Neiman said, coon is a dangerous species that one has to be careful with. Everyone that was appointed from NIMA was recommended by Coon because he wanted to silence PYJ, and to cement it, he has to get rid of PYJ. Coon's intention is to control NIMA. Coon has already bought the MDR leadership before getting rid of PYJ. His resignation from the MDR and PYJ death was not an accident. Ambassador Roosevelt Down, welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Let me cool my music.
Yeah, how you doing?
Thank you so much. It's a gamer. How are you?
Oh, good. Welcome.
Thank you so much. In the fireplace, on a public forum, I want to say thank you to you in particular and to the family of GHT.
Right.
More especially the role that you guys play in the election, this current election. We appreciate, for me in particular, I appreciate you and all the people that I saw you people in Ganta.
Right.
When you invited me that night with my wife, my wife left from here. She came to campaign with me in Nimakande. And she was with me when you people called me that night. Look, it was shock to me. And when I told her, she couldn't believe it that you guys came from here to campaign in Nima.
Right.
She always talks about this thing, and I just wanted to bring it up tonight so you will know the kind of woman that I have with me here.
Absolutely.
And when we came that night, other people contributed heavily. The morning that I came outside with it that night, I was surprised. And I don't want to call people near. They know they must still good together.
Right.
You know. And from that time, I told my wife, I say, the people call me here. Maybe if my one had just come here tonight, you will feel that maybe a woman called me to meet me. But these people, they are my people. We all been together. I didn't know that they came here to support me. They gave me money. And even one of the ladies that were with us, with you guys, she gave me money. She know herself,
right.
And my woman know her. So in the Kanama, we are family together, you know.
Absolutely.
Where we are now, there is no turning back. We say that. I continue to say there is no turning back.
No
I'll
turning
make it back.
Yeah.
Until I tell you, say in Nima County, I will not give up. I can't tell my children, I say, the day you're here at that, man, that will not be the chicken down. It will be the man that. People will come to you. People will reach out to you. I'm not a little man. So you're not worry. Wherever we're going, you give me chance. When I make my decision, we got to go into it. So to cut everything short, I just want to say thank you.
You're welcome.
For the good that you told in Nima County. While you did in Nima County, the history there are already recorded, you people.
Right.
But we cannot turn our back.
No.
And this trouble politics, we got to leave it. I've been following you, same during that. Your intervention, talking to people, it bringing misinterpretation, misreaction on Facebook, things coming down. People thought that you're going to join other people to get booed and Nima County people to touch some fruit thing that will spark us stuff. But I didn't hear that from you. You were there telling people we got to be one people. We got to come together, you know?
Right.
So I want to say thank you again for playing that kind of early role. You know, you did that. And the noise coming down. Thing will be quiet. We will come together. Nima County and grandchildren people, they will come together. We are one people.
Absolutely.
There is no way that we can separate. Things can happen. But we on the media, we got to play our role. Let people understand. When you take one thing, a lot of people can listen to you. I want to say thank you, Papa.
You're welcome.
Prince Johnson did bad thing. He did some good thing. But we on the other side, we got to take it easy to bring the whole group together so that we can get what we want.
Yeah.
So on the Kum issue, there are a lot of things that are going on in Nima. Exactly what I have been preaching. For me, I don't buy and blow. We in you're living with us. We know how to dress with each other. When we say our thing, they're not going to go after me. But when you say A, you're going to be, they will spark us stuff. You're living with us. And Kum is exactly what I'm preaching. And the last thing I heard from you that Kum, the appointment, I don't want to that thing on. The appointment I went on in Nima, didn't know nothing about A. That one of the things I used to call the old man from here. Yeah, mother used to tell, he said, Dan, I'm sorry, oh, baby. In fact, my son, I'm sorry. So this thing, we got to talk about it. It's just how it is. Who intention to take over Nima, we got to stand up against it. For me, I'm standing up tall. I need support. If we don't get support, the man will conquer us. But my voice, me, I'm ready to talk. I can only look for my 500, I give it to the children. They came my voice all on the radio. You were you think if I taste one thing against you, people will listen. It will go against. In fact, people will believe. So that's how you're looking at. We got to be together. Nima Kande is not against anybody, nobody against Nima Kande, but the political war now going to be fighting, and not physical war, you know?
Absolutely.
So we got to plan strategy how we can play the political war to fight it. You're not grandchildren people coming with gun to come fight Nima, no, the political war. So how can we do to get Nima or CDC fail in Nima County? That CDC can hold ground in Nima County. Yeah. We have a strategy. We got to play on it. They're not about throwing talks, because you're throwing talk, that talk can bring talk, you know. Don't forget about the Baba thing. That the people thing now, they do and bring anything and they don't leave it now. We have different group coming up.
Absolutely.
How can we strategize to get our CDC present fair in Nima County? That when CDC is in Nima, we say, yes, CDC now a whole ground. Down there, they got CDA. Other people here, they got CDA. When we come here, people hold Nima County. In fact, CDC get ground here. How can we do it? Those are strategies now. We got to plan it. Not really far talk up, you know. So thank you, Bobby. I don't want to take most of your time, but I'll put you behind the scene with talk. We plan some strategy. Okay.
No, thank you very much, Ambassador.
Thank you, G. I'm still listening to you.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Roosevelt down there, he ran in Nima County, district number 8, right? 7? Down. Oh, he gone. Lamaga, Wim, welcome. How you doing?
Yeah, I had the family, everybody. Mr. Kimo.
Yeah.
The only thing I want to say, personally, I know you can be listening. Time for PYJ funeral. Go there, don't eat, don't drink, don't shake nobody hand. Do the same thing you did to Kun. Bow down to them, give them the respect. They don't want to take it, they talk about it. Right after the funeral, get in your car and come back. Liberia people are evil set of people.
Right.
I keep seeing it, that cool blood, a bitter. That particular cool blood, a bitter for them.
Right.
But we pray and we'll continue to pray. Nimakate people there, I know they are all one. The current people, the Nimade and the Lufi, we are all one family. We will stand together. We will not let nobody take us as a rapid trusting did it for 17 or how many years. It's time for Nimakate to be free. They can bat, vote for whoever they choose to vote. So money can come today. Those Joshua, they are taking the $200,000, $400,000, $500,000. You took it because of corruption. In less than 3 days, that money will blow off. Take the money, vote your real way. So that I can't do nothing to you. The money in your hand, put it in your pocket, vote on the red side.
You say that political money, eat it free.
That political money, eat it.
Yeah.
When they put your knee or they get proof. I listen, Mr. President, we are listening. Don't shake nobody here. Don't drink. Don't eat. Just go there because preach until once a political leader and yourself together. Thank you, Mr. Timo.
Thank you very much, Joyce. My guy, Wim. Let's take this other caller here from Delaware. Hello? Mas SP, welcome.
Thank you,
Mas.
Mr. Given.
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Mas.
Oh, okay. I thought yeah. Okay. Yeah, Mr. Given.
Yeah.
How are you? Hello to the panelists and to everybody, Mr. Given, you see, the people, the Nima County people, we are just, I don't know how can I classify us, I just want like what my sister just saying, Mr. Given, that person we are go for that funeral. Nobody should scare him. No one should say he can't go there. He had the right to go there. Right. And Nima people need to know. And I will say this. They need to know. Prince Johnson funeral will be the whole of Liberia government will be down there.
Yeah.
Let them know that President Bwaka will be there. President Wia will be there. Kun will be there. All the ministers and whatsoever will be down there. So if they try anything in that place, if they try any stupidity, the first war started in Liberia and in Nima County, I think they want the second war to start there again because it will be very bad. I'm saying this. They should just stop what they're doing, pushing people on Facebook, paying them to talk about a person where it's not allowed to go to his own cousin, husband, funeral. His own cousin, blood cousin, funeral. Who are there to stop him? Who is kun to this family? Who is not even related to them? Person is the one that related. Why should they stop him from going to his own funeral, his own cousin's and husband funeral? Who is just a political son? Yeah. He's just a political son. So he have no right to push his boys to pay them to say, person, we cannot go over there. Like my sister just said, person, we are going over there, no shaking hand. The same way you went there, no shaking nobody hand. In person, I don't even drink and eat to people pass. So I can't even say that one. They make it own food and water in his car, he get food and keep it food. So no problem with that one. But he's not shaking anybody hand. Then he go down there and do what he's supposed to do and leave from there. If President go down there and anybody try it, they are the second world war they're looking for because the whole of Liberia government will be in that place and there will be terrible things that will happen. We don't want that happening. Secondly, with Joseph Tar, that Tar guy.
Yeah.
See what Mr. Gamen? When that story came out, I posted it.
You did.
I got some posted it. Yeah. And he ran in my inbox because he myself friend. He ran my inbox. Also, you believe what the post say? He didn't ask. I didn't pick up because I want to answer him. The man of blood that messed up the man go in me, he was going to know it that day. But I just left him because I was so pissed off. I was really, really pissed off. I just left him. Why will you betray the man who everyone call you to be his son? So the man of that person, we are son, do everything for you. You sat there, President we gave you all the power, took that stupid old man that sit there with that old cargo that called himself president, talking to America, you did everything for him. When you came down, when he started his job, you were one of the first people he put down.
Yeah.
He sacked you. So what do you want to really prove to him? Prove to who? What guy in his family, that old cargo that have no memories, the dementia killing him? Took Fonati to Italy, he doesn't remember.
Yeah.
Then you want to say that, and that's why this even trusting people is very hard to trust people. I just disappointed in him, very disappointed in him, Mr. Gamer. Thank you for the show and continue. We will continue. Nobody can try anything to present. We are in Nimakande. He President we are from Nimakande. So he's a high quality Nimakande son too. So they can't stop him from going to their own country.
Thank you very much, Mas. Let's take our last caller here. 302-3080. Hello.
Hey, hello, Mr. Gamer.
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Gamer. We hope they will do the right thing. That's our anticipation. I hope they will do the right thing.
Right.
But for common father being sake, trust me, in Amoja they were doing that rebel attitude at the Capitol building. He was under stress and duress. So I mean, he was under too much stress. So after everything, you see that after everything, he had to go say that, yeah, in Amoja he had similar episode before, but this time around, I mean, he went through that. There was a death. Look, Mr. Gamer, the government, Joseph Boakai government, they are so frustrated. Because if you see them running after the war crime code, all up with the war crime code, they thought the way the 10 chancellor it was over Madam Sadi 10 chancellor it was over to the RCC, and they were able to get money from the international community. So they thought if they turn Prince Johnson over, they were going to get money. So that what they were just trying to settle the war crime code. Trust me, send Prince Johnson that.
Well,
I believe I get a stronger. I want to believe that the war crime code that will be the end of that. There's no money going in that play again. And I will get that done.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you. You got to understand, Jeremiah Kun, the human pass seller. So, yeah. Av.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Yeah, hello. 30 seconds. Let's hear you quick.
I just want to say that we want to say we sympathize with the people from Nima, but my view here is that I see this passing of Prince Johnson another opportunity for a true reconciliation. That I don't think that we should not miss the opportunity to find a common ground, in the nation, because everything has been pointing to war Prince Johnson and Prince Johnson this and Prince Johnson that, a war crime code and all the kind of stuff. Yeah. But I hope that my prayer is that we should take this as an opportunity for reconciliation, instead of the blame games continue, all the kind of stuff, the politics and everything, the bad blood stirring up. I mean that could lead us into something else. We missed the opportunity to unite over the loss of 250,000 people, but we should not miss the other opportunity to unite. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Powerful statement there. Reconciliation is necessary. Kuda Williams, our last caller. 30 seconds.
We want to know who owned the land. Is that Jeremiah Kun or Joseph Boakai? But all I want to say, we need peace.
So what we'll do, we'll put it in a ring at SKD?
Yes, we need peace. I want to tell you people from Nima. My last son is from Nima. His name is Sadiye. My last baby. Please, we need peace. George, we are mother. I knew her when I was small from Slipway. She's from Nima. She's from the we people's side. Zachariah Roberts, that always on. That's her cousin. That how far I know George, we are mother. And you people from Nima, the we community, y'all stand up for your son. And I know nothing will happen because you know why? People out there talking, but I know you love your son. Nothing will happen. We will be united. We will bury the senator and there will be peace in our land. We want to know who owns the land. If for Jerry Mayakun or if for Bear Ballon Tracy.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
D12 on the beat.
All I do was win, 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 win. All I do was win, 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 win. Born to win. I say I was born to win. Born to win. I say I was born to win.
That does it for us here
All I do was
tonight.
win, 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 win.
Leroy Yimpa, welcome
All I
to
do
you.
was win, 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 win.
Jessica Bestwell, you are Kenny heavily tonight. Confident D.
I say I jumbo.
Duban Hill.
The whole you did by me, I jumbo.
Kowina Dio, my daughter-in-law. Ambassador Roosevelt down, it was great having you on as well. From district number 8, he contested in district number 8. Anthony Hill. Good to see you on here as well also. Don Sando Momo.
So you
Amos J. Vincent, welcome to all of you. Be thankful, Addison.
You forced to let me. You not let me say you forced to let me.
Bodios Sinner. William L. Jack II. Jesus is coming soon. Beware, Prince.
Jehovah bless you, no man
Look
can
what we
curse
said.
you.
Samuel Chevrolet's night.
And when I feed it with her,
Thanks to all of you for joining
when I
here.
need to hear with you,
Indeed, we had a great conversation. Hey, Charlene Pratt.
all I do was win, win,
Welcome.
win,
She
win,
says,
win,
good
win,
evening,
win,
Mr.
win,
Gilman. I'm
all I do
relaxing.
was win, win, win,
And
win,
Ible.
born to win.
Listening to
I say I was born
GHT.
to win. Born to win. I say you was born
And
to win.
Jessica
All I
Basco.
do
Mr.
was win,
Gilman,
win,
the
win,
pop
win,
crate
win,
for
win,
JNB.
win, win.
It seems to be like the
All I do
prayers
was win,
are not
win,
working with
win,
JNB.
win, win, win.
Absolutely not.
I say I jump over. The whole you did by me, I jump over. I say I jump over. The whole you did by me, I jump
And
over.
Bob Kinsier.
I say I jump
President
over.
Weir's mom is from
I
Green.
say your
She's
time,
from
your time,
Capital
nobody
District.
can stop it.
Therefore, he is a son of Nema County. Except the people of Nema says that we is not part of
They can do
Nema.
what they do.
When my
And
parents
they can talk
brought,
what they talk.
brought me to Monrovia
They can do what
in
they
the
do,
50s, we passed through Capital City. Absolutely.
Turn the fire the person.
Holy Ghost fire the person.
Turn the fire the person. All I do is win, win,
And Gio from Pennsylvania, welcome to you. Dexter Twelve, Louisville, Kentucky. Good to see you on here, Dexter.
I say I was
Well,
born to
folks, that's
win.
also for us here again.
Born
Good
to win.
evening. Thanks to our
I say
team
you
of
are born
panelists
to
and
win.
analysts, Delano
All I do
Samasta,
is win, 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 win.
Rashad Bezadi, Chaplin, Rosalind Wenley,
All I do is win, win, win,
Sarah Dopo. A.B. Connor was on a special assignment. Will be here tomorrow, Friday, with another edition.
They will see your
Thanks to all of you contributors of the show. It was great having you all. Until then, I've been your host and announcer, Rob Michael Gilman. You can join us on the FM dial, where the entertainment never stop.
Jehovah bless you, no make it curse you. I say your time, now your time, nobody can stop it. I say your time, now your